I've literally just decided, I think this is going to be my format for every video in 2026. I am genuinely never happier on this channel than when I'm waking up early to drive a great driving road. You find me in North Carolina, USA, specifically the Great Smoky Mountains, which are jaw-droppingly beautiful. I'm here to drive what many call America's greatest road, the Tail of the Dragon. Now, if you've never heard of Tail of the Dragon, what a shame, because it's arguably one of the coolest named roads in the world. It's an 11-mile stretch of tarmac in this incredible mountain range that has 318 turns. Yeah, it's literally a roller coaster ride. I kind of think of it as North Carolina or America's Nordschleife. Because, well, firstly, it's a road, not a racetrack. It's technical, it's pretty dangerous, but it has a whole community around it. It really is seen as a place to test yourself, test your car. It has photographers that base themselves on the road through much of the year. And it's just got this kind of vibe of ultimate petrolhead destination, one to tick off that petrolhead bucket list. Some of you might remember I have actually driven the Tail of the Dragon before, but I think I might have done it in the wrong car. The weather wasn't great, it was too busy. I just don't feel like I got a proper experience. So I wanted to come back when maybe it would be a bit quieter, in the middle of the week, in the autumn, pray that we could find a day with clear blue skies, can't quite believe my luck there, and bring a car that I think might be a little better suited, which is why I'm here in this 2025 Mini Cooper JCW, because let's face it, Minis are all about the go-kart-like dynamics, the smile you get behind the wheel because you can just throw the thing around. It shouldn't be overpowered, it shouldn't be too big, it should be perfect for all the bends. So I cannot wait to get back up onto this road and find out, is Tail of the Dragon really America's greatest driving road? Now you can approach Tail of the Dragon from two different sides. It's not a loop. It was built back in 1926 as a road to connect North Carolina with Tennessee. So we're coming from the North Carolina side, which means when we get to the top of this road and cross the state border into Tennessee, we are officially on Tail of the Dragon. We will have 11 miles and 318 curves ahead of us. Ah, I better hold on. Let's go. The hot hatch. I knew this car would be the right car for this road. Now, if you listen to my podcast, you'll know that in the past, I have slightly mocked this road just because I didn't really get it. Last time I came, I just sat in traffic the whole time. And the curves are so relentless that if you're in the wrong car, it can just feel a bit, well, suffocating. But today, with the lack of traffic, with the sunshine, and with this car, it's all making sense. I think it's all about the right amount of power and the balance. You need to be able to flow because you never really have a chance to pick up any serious speed and you're not that heavy on the brakes. It's all about technique through the corners, and the corners are constantly coming at you and constantly different. You've got to keep your wits about you because there are apex that tighten on you, camber that changes, it's non-stop, and because today we've got the sunshine, the light plays tricks on you too. The road quality, the surface is actually really good, but oh, as I say, I take it all back. And I knew this would be the right car for the task in hand, because you can really play with it. You can really use it. When you're in something that's got 10 zillion horsepower and the ability to go around a racetrack flat out, I don't know, this road would be wasted on you. But, I mean, look at this, it's so much fun. What a moment, what a day, and what a road with these autumnal colours. Oh, didn't need to downshift there. Actually, you know what I've learned? I can just sit in third gear in this car and just play with it. I've got so much sort of torquey boost that gets me up and away, and I can just find my flow through these corners and oh, this is a roller coaster, but what a roller coaster. Oh. I pulled over quickly just to take a bit of a time out. I needed just to breathe for 2 seconds because it's relentless up here. But I also wanted to stop at this scenic lookout because it's one of the only scenic lookouts on the entire 11-mile stretch. Most of the time you're under the trees and you don't realise what an incredible sort of ridgeline and mountain range you're in. Down there is Calderwood Lake and Calderwood Dam, but the other benefit of being able to stop and check out the views is also to be able to check out some of the other sort of cars and bikes that are on the tail. This is the sort of Nordschleife vibe I was talking about. People sort of gather here, talk about their cars, talk about their experiences, let their heart rates go down and then go again, and it's really nice. This is the kind of community vibe that I really enjoy. So I'm just checking out some of the other cars and admiring the views, and then we'll go again. Now, of course, a great driving road doesn't need a coffee stop or a lunch stop on it to make it great. There are plenty of roads out there which I love that are in the middle of nowhere, take hours to get to. But for me personally, I do find if there's a cafe or somewhere I can get a bite to eat on or nearby the road, it enhances the overall experience. So I've come to check out the historic Topoko Lodge. This is literally 10 minutes from the base of Tail of the Dragon. It's in this valley right by some rapids, and it's kind of stunning. As the name suggests, it's historic. It's been here for a while. So as a European traveling to America, it comes with all the kind of old world Americana kitsch that I want from a roadside motel. There's a shop here selling all kinds of weird tat and merchandise. There is a dedicated cafe, but there's also a tavern just on the terrace below me that serves pizzas and burgers and all kinds of drinks. I'm very excited by it. So for me, this really adds to the value of Tail of the Dragon, because I drove like 2.5 hours to get here this morning, which is mad because I could have stayed here. I didn't realise this is actually like a full-on lodge. Like I could have just, because then I could have woken up with the birds and done like a proper sunrise drive, which you all know is my ultimate thing. So the fact that this exists immediately moves Tail of the Dragon like up the rankings for me, because, well, this is lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna go and eat a burger, or maybe I'll have a salad on the terrace before we then continue driving the road. Now, before we head back out onto the road, I thought I'd quickly show you the car I've brought here to Tail of the Dragon in a little more detail. So yes, this is a 2025 Mini Cooper John Cooper Works, the combustion engine version, because you can now get an electric Mini Cooper John Cooper Works. But this car has a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, puts out around like 228 horsepower, 0-65.9 seconds. It's quite heavily restyled over a standard Mini Cooper. I mean, even just the sort of front bumper, the badges, things like that kind of make it obvious, make it look more aggressive, more purposeful. Of course, for the JCW, you get sportier brakes, the suspension, the dampers all kind of recalibrated and set up for this car to make it feel even more sporty and purposeful than a standard Mini Cooper. Round the back, you get a central exit sports exhaust, the sportier diffuser, and yes, also the kind of rear spoiler. Inside, there's lots of nice design touches, but I want to show you something quite fun. Let's fire the car into life. If I use this little toggle here, which says experiences, push up, it enables go-kart mode. I was trying not to talk over that. A little man goes, woohoo! Which is exactly how I feel, because this is the mode I've been using on Tail of the Dragon. It's essentially sport mode, but I just love the fact it's called go-kart mode, because that's exactly how it feels. So yes, now that that's enabled, I'm back behind the wheel. Let's go back out to the road. I tell you what, 11 miles flies by. I wish I could say to you, oh, mile 6 and mile 8 are my favourite, but it's all pretty similar. There's potentially a stretch around mile 9 if you're coming from the North Carolina side, which is a little bit more open, maybe a few more straight roads. And then there's also potentially a section around mile 2 or mile 3 if you're coming up from Deals Gap, which has a few more fun cambered corners that really sort of, you know, dip you down and then fire you back out. But largely, it's all the same. It's all just non-stop. And if you get a clear run, yeah, hold your breath and don't forget to blink, because I did that earlier when my contact lenses nearly dried up. I was concentrating so much. Oh, you hop and you skip and you flow. It is mad. And I think the big cambers are my favorite. When you really dip down and fire out. I think in a really sporty track car, they'd be quite terrifying. But in this, because I got the flow and I got the compliance of the suspension, I just whoop. It's amazing. And oh, look at this. I've hit my first traffic of the day, and it's another Mini Cooper JCW, but the convertible version. That would be quite lovely today, to take in all these autumn leaves and sunshine. So how do I sum up this Tail of the Dragon experience? Well, firstly, I was wrong. I think I've already said that, but this road is much better than I remembered. I think that might be because I've had a great day. The weather's been fantastic. It's been relatively quiet, and I've been in the right car. I think that's so important. For me, this road is all about sub 350 horsepower, relatively light, engaging. The cars I've seen having most fun today have all kind of fit that makeup. Anything a bit more, well, powerful or serious just looks like it's struggling, because it's not really that kind of road. The thing is, I have discovered today, and from people messaging me, there are a million roads like this in this area. So I don't know if I can proclaim this to be the greatest driving road in America, mainly because I haven't driven them all, but also because I have driven a lot of other roads that I've liked as much. So I think this road is great for a car like this. But I just need to go out and drive some more roads, don't I, before I can give it that title. Anyway, a huge thanks to Mini for arranging this whole trip and for getting me this Cooper JCW. It's been the best of days, and I say it has inspired me. The next year, this is essentially all I want to do. So if you've got a great road that you think I should come and check out, let me know. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Stay subscribed. Plenty more videos to come.